iconic football venues, Wembley Stadium. And since 2007, it's welcomed the NFL to stage some American football contests as well. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we are underway in London. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun is Purdy. He's got Devontae Smith. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an L.A. first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and the Rams have the first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now they're looking to throw with Rogers. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Third and 4 coming up now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Jordan Watkins' way. And 4th and 4 coming up. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. That's more of the catch out left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. They'll run the toss for Williams. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here's Purdy to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Get set. Line around, up.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. Just 3-0 is our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
53.
First down, Purdy to throw. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, they need 7.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Start.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And he just got it away before they hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Outside. 22. Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Be ready. Be ready. Yellow. Stop.
They'll throw, third and long. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then.
And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
Jaguars 7, Rams 3.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Darius Davis to return it. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dropped. Down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
58.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And it looks like the Jaguars got to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
First down throw by Purdy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Wingo. Ready, team. Watch out.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Screen here for Williams. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long, Purdy. Hits him on the in route. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
11. Yellow.
To the air again, Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll be stopped in for just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Get set.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Draw play. This is Williams. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Watch out!
They stay on the ground with Williams. Galloping inside the 40. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get set!
Pretty throwing here on first. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Wallace there defensively.
Outside! Yellow.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Watch out! Yellow.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Get set!
Another run for Williams. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. They try again with Williams. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? It's stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
One last play before the break.
319.
Looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. 2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Rodgers. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Rodgers off the play action. It's a big strike to him. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
319. Jump out. 319.
Now here's Rodgers. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams tie things 10-10. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Running left offside by Jefferson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's Purdy to throw. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Harvey headed right. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Harvey once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Rams are set to punt. Pulled in at the 20. And we can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. Just a J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back and get fall back and get back.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we a baby Jesus in the flesh. Come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. Don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way.
Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. And off we go from Wembley. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll get about 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one on target to Moore. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A give left side, here's Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Purdy. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Yellow. 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 Stop.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal.
A 54-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Here's Darius Davis to return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
48-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he will score. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown Rams. His 4th TD grab of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
a little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They show jet sweep and instead running up the middle. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Quinton Williams there to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Here's a screen set up to Williams. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
First and 10. Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The two-time Pro Bowler Josh Hines Allen in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Watch out! Here we go, here we go. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it with 4th down coming up. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. Back deep is Darius Davis. That is taken at the 10. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.